Kanye and Jimmy bury the hatchet.
The Jonas Brothers cancel their tour.
AMA nominations are in.
And your box office preview. All this and more on today's Rundown.
Happy Thursday, my friends. Welcome back to the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm Deidre Behar, standing here with my friend Katie Krause.
Hey guys, how are you today?
We have a big top story.
Big top story. You guys know what it is, I'm sure. Why don't you tell them?
You're right. Today's top story is about the explosive drama between Jimmy Kimmel and Kanye West and how they found a way to kind of bury the hatchet and make some peace. So basically, Kanye kind of took one for the team and said, Jimmy, I'm going to come to your show and we can talk it all out. Per usual, Kanye was very egomaniac oriented. He had a lot of crazy quips, a lot of gems, if you will.
Gems, I like that.
Yes. Before I go any further, take a look.
And the thing is, for me to say I wasn't a genius, I would just be lying to you and to myself. When I compare myself to Steve Jobs or Walt Disney, Howard Hughes, David Stern, Michelangelo, Da Vinci, Jesus, or whatever it is, I'm saying these are my heroes.
Oh my. Oh, Kanye. You know what? Nothing that he says surprises me, though. He obviously thinks very, very highly of himself.
Yep.
You know what else he talked about?
His lady?
Yes, Kim Kardashian, and he is very angry at the board who runs the Hollywood Walk of Fame, sorry. He thinks that Kim actually deserves her own star and that it's unfair that she's not getting one just because she's a reality star. Take a look.
By the way, I want to shout out the stars of the Walk of Fame right quick because they said something about they're not going to put my girl on the Walk of Fame because, she's a reality star. It's like people are so dated and not modern. It's like there's no way that Kim Kardashian shouldn't have a star on the Walk of Fame.
You know what, just to play devil's advocate, I feel like the Hollywood Walk of Fame probably has some criteria that you have to hit if you're gonna earn one of these very prestigious stars. And while Kim is a businesswoman, arguably one of the richest women in Hollywood today, she's never made a movie or an album or something.
She's been in some movies.
Well, right, but not anything
nothing
starring. Not like Jennifer Lawrence movies. You know what I mean?
Right. I agree. And you know what? There is actually a huge waiting list. You have to meet with all these people. You have to present your case. It is a long process. So maybe she applied and she was recently denied, and that's why he's on this whole tangent about that. I don't know. Very interesting, though. I think Jimmy was a good sport.
Jimmy was a great sport. You guys, Kanye, for what it's worth, I take him at entertainment value. I just think he's funny and he thinks really highly of himself, so let's just laugh at it, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to say it. And he did say he doesn't do anything as a publicity stunt. That's a Kanye quote.
Interesting. Do you believe it?
You know what? The MTV Taylor Swift incident, there has to be something
behind that
PR-oriented there, right?
I don't know. Weird.
Right.
All right, speaking of PR-oriented, let's transition into some Jonas Brothers news and what's trending.
Yes, Jonas Brothers fans are very angry, very upset, very heartbroken right now because the fellas canceled their tour 2 days before they were set to hit the road. So they were going to go on this 19-city tour, and then they just decided not to. A rep for the band confirms it and says it's because of a rift within the band, and went on to say there was a big disagreement over their music direction. What do you make of that?
Okay, I don't know if I believe it, you guys. I know that they've denied that it's not a result of low ticket sales. They were selling just fine. I think there might be more to this story, though, than meets the eye.
So you don't think it's just creative differences?
No,
okay.
Because you putting out new music is something way down the line. They already have a slate of songs that they're going to perform on this tour. So I don't know what this whole musical direction is. If they don't want to make more albums in the future, if they disagree, one wants to be more rock, one wants to be more pop, fine, you don't need to make more albums, although I'd be sad about that. But as far as the tour is concerned, they've already put it together. They already know the songs, the track numbers, the set list, whatever. I think something fishy is going on.
Okay.
What do you think?
You know what? I do sort of agree with you. I don't know if maybe one of them has a new job offer in the works
And
for
can't make
something
it.
else. I do know that obviously Danielle Jonas is expecting a baby right now with Kevin. I don't think that would be an issue though, because so many people bring their families on the road with them, so I don't think it's that, but maybe I don't know, maybe something else. They did say it's not because of poor ticket sales, though.
They still have a very, very dedicated, loyal audience. I'm sure tons of you Joe Bro fans out there went out and bought your tickets. Bonnie McKee was going to go on the road with them. I know she's got a core fan base. So I don't know. I think this is really strange, and I feel really bad for all the peeps out there who bought
the Joe Bro fans.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sucks.
Well, speaking of concerts,
yes.
What do you got?
Okay, so you guys, the American Music Awards are coming up very shortly in November, and today it was announced that Miley Cyrus will be performing. So I'm very excited. She's been doing a lot of performances recently. How do you think she'll even top what she's done on SNL, what she did on the VMAs, on the Today Show? What do you think she's gonna do?
I think all of these shows per se are very different. The VMAs obviously calls for a much crazier, over-the-top performance, which is what we got. I think the AMAs are a little more prestigious, if you will. So I think she's gonna tone it down a bit. I'm sure she's gonna sing Wrecking Ball, maybe.
Maybe a new song?
Maybe a new song, maybe Drive, or one of those. Maybe her and Britney will collab. How cool would that be,
Oh
SMS?
my God, a perfect place to debut that performance.
I think so too. So you know what? I'm actually looking forward to her performance. She's really set herself up to excite her fans.
She has, absolutely, well put. Now, I know you're also a big fan of Imagine Dragons.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, good news. They will also be performing at the AMAs, and it's going to be a star-studded night. Leading the pack with 6 nominations, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, and then just behind them, we've got Justin Timberlake and Taylor Swift with 5 apiece. So lots of big talent that night. It's going to be really exciting. Really quickly, I just also want to mention that the MTV EMA Awards are coming up, the European Music Awards, and Katy Perry will be kind of the queen of the evening. She'll be performing some new tunes from Prism, and Red Foo from LMFAO will be hosting. And did you hear the rumor about Miley?
She might be co-hosting?
Yeah, she's gonna be involved somehow. We're not exactly sure. We'll keep you guys posted with details.
And while we are on the topic of music, tonight is the big night, the Corey Monteith Glee tribute episode. If you guys have not seen the promo, take a look.
I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love.
Chills.
Always. I've seen it like 5 or 6 times now, and every single time it brings back the same emotions.
Yeah. Well, Mike O'Malley was actually on the Ellen Show today, and he talked about the episode. He said, quote, "It was a really remarkable episode, and I think it's one of the most beautiful episodes they've ever written on that show." And just to give you guys a little bit of a preview, they're going to be singing Seasons of Love from Rent. They're going to sing I'll Stand By You by the Pretenders. Fire and Rain by James Taylor, If I Die Young by the band Perry Santana is going to be singing that one, and Make You Feel My Love by Bob Dylan, Rachel Berry, aka Leah Michelle.
Look.
Both of our arms right now.
Standing
She's
up.
going to sing that one. So it's going to be a very sad, emotional episode, but again, it's going to be a celebration of Finn, of Corey. So we will definitely be tuning in. We'll have some highlights for you guys tomorrow on the Rundown.
Well, in happier news, you guys, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West had a cute little date night last night, but it wasn't just the two of them. They, of course, brought adorable Northwest with them. They hit Hakkasan
In Beverly Hills?
in Beverly Hills, really trendy, new, fabulous restaurant. Apparently, they seemed lovey-dovey, very affectionate, but I really like this part. They kept North at the center of their attention the entire night and made it a family night out, which is really cute.
Very cute.
Yes.
You know what other couple was out and about last night?
Tell me.
It was, of course, Nathan Sykes, Ariana Grande. They went on a little sushi date in London.
Cute.
It was very interesting if you look at the photos because Ariana is like this in every picture, kind of ducking her head and hiding. She kind of seems a little bit shy, and he's very protective of her. Look at, I feel like they're holding hands. There's a couple shots of him kind of walking in front and protecting her.
So
there's one of
cute.
them. So I just think they make a really adorable couple. I know there's been a lot of drama surrounding them with her ex, Jay Brooks, recently, but I feel like They're cute.
They are very cute, and you know what? They seem happy, and I like their body language. It looks like they really like each other, and that's cute. So speaking of couples, we've got another couple that was in Atlanta celebrating a birthday. Of course, Ashley Simpson, you guys, she celebrated a big birthday with her boyfriend Evan Ross by her side. And as you know, Evan Ross is going to be in Mockingjay, alongside all the other Hunger Games starlets. So of course, Liam Hemsworth came out for some of the fun. He joined them at the restaurant. He came with a few guys, and he kept a very mellow profile. There were some females at the restaurant who were like, "Ooh, Liam." And he just kept a very low profile and hung out with his boys, wished Ashley a happy birthday, and enjoyed his night. So I thought that was cute.
That is cute.
Yes.
Well, should we go over to couples news?
We should.
Funny you should mention that Liam was really up for only a boys' night out, was kind of shying away from all the female attention, because OK Magazine is claiming that he is 100% smitten with Eiza Gonzalez. So they have an inside source who says he really likes her, especially in comparison to Miley Cyrus. He felt Miley was a little bit juvenile, played some mind games with him. I hope that's not true. But he really likes her, feels that she is mature, feels she's more of an adult, and he thinks that she is, quote, the sexiest woman ever.
Oh my gosh, well that's weird because Miley won that title from Maxim Magazine earlier this year. You know what, it's good then that he had a boys' night out, because if he is committed to Eiza, he obviously wasn't looking at any other ladies in Atlanta.
No wandering eyes.
No.
Pretty please.
Some happier news, you guys, for Owen Wilson. He's expecting his second baby. Someone who used to be his trainer, a woman named Caroline, is expecting the baby. They're not together, but Owen has kind of stepped up to the plate and said, "I will be there for you. I will be there for the child," and he's very excited about it.
Congratulations, Owen Wilson.
Congrats.
And can we please get an update on Wedding Crashers 2? Is that...
Who do we need to call to make that happen?
I need that to happen.
I need that to happen ASAP.
And Zoolander 2.
I mean,
Where is that?
So many great movies. Owen, what's holding you up, buddy?
But congratulations, baby number 2, very exciting. Speaking of movies, let's get Aaron White in here to give us our box office preview.
Hey, you guys, we're here with Aaron White from Clever Movies. We're so excited to have you. What's going on this weekend at the box office?
Okay, so this weekend there are a couple of options for everyone. I think we can talk a little bit about Romeo and Juliet, which opens this weekend. I know, Katie, you've seen it.
Yes.
And, you know, it is an epic story that we've all heard before, but I really feel like, you know, a lot of people are like, why do we need another Romeo and Juliet? I feel like every generation needs their own Romeo and Juliet. Mine was, of course, Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes.
Yes, one of the best
movie ever.
And so I feel like it's time to kind of reinvent that story. I do think that audiences are going to have a little bit of a tougher time with the language, but it looks so beautiful, and Haley looks amazing in this, and she's so talented. And Douglas Booth, okay, really.
He's so handsome.
What did you think about it?
Here's the thing, it's a very sweet, adorable movie. Compare it with the Baz Luhrmann, Leo DiCaprio, Claire Danes version.
Does it measure up?
It doesn't measure up, because that one was told as a modern day Romeo and Juliet. It was shot in Venice, California, of course.
Right.
And I mean, Leo and Claire are just
it's a little nostalgic
incredible.
for me.
Yeah, it's incredible. This is very sweet. I will say I feel like Ed Westwick as Tybalt kind of steals the movie.
Okay.
He's really good at being a villain. But Haley and Douglas are very sweet. It might be a little bit hard for the viewers, though.
Yeah, you also saw CBGB, which also opens this weekend, and I want to know what you thought about that.
I liked it, but I'm a big music person. I love all things music. Any decade, any generation of music, I'm into it. And this really told the story of CBGB and, you know, the beginnings of punk rock music.
In New
You
York.
have Blondie, you have a great cast. You have Alan Rickman, Ashley Greene, Malin Ackerman, Rupert Grint, Justin Bartha, Johnny Galecki.
So it's a fun night at the movies.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fun night.
It's good.
Okay, great. And then we also have, speaking of fun, Machete Kills, which opens this weekend. It's rated R, a little bit more edgier and crass than probably these other two options, but it does star Lady Gaga as her first acting role, a cameo, and I hear that she's pretty amazing in it. She has an action scene where she's like shooting a gun and driving a fast car. So
Perfect for Lady Gaga.
I know, right? And of course, she wrote the song for the movie. And a lot of people are saying that it's very campy, very superhero-like, but that it's a lot of fun and it doesn't take itself too seriously. So if you're in the mood for something like that, make sure you check out Machete Kills. It is rated R though, so be prepared prepare before you go. But it's an interesting weekend at the box office.
A lot of diversity.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that. By the way, you guys, we have interviews with Ashley Greene and Douglas Booth, Haley Steinfeld, so check them
Westwick.
Come out.
Yeah, click all the links below. We'll put them all there. Thank you so much, Erin.
Of course,
You are
can't
just
wait.
the best. For more Erin, head over to Clever Movies. She's there every day.
I'm there. And follow us on Twitter and Facebook as well. We'll keep you updated on all of your favorite movie news. So,
Perfect.
Thanks.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right, you guys, that's it for this episode. Take it to the comments section now. Let us know what you thought of what you thought of Kanye on Jimmy Kimmel Live. And you guys, what's going on with the Jonas Brothers? Do you think they really canceled their tour because of like a musical issue, or do you think there's something else going on?
Yes, let us know below. And don't forget, get in all of your votes for Star of the Week. Who will it be? Miley Cyrus is definitely in the lead right now
Yes.
with your guys' votes. So get to voting. Why should you be Cleverette of the Week? We'll see you back here tomorrow. I'm Katie. This is Deidre. Bye for now.